off on our caribou hunt. Hope to see caribou, hope to shoot caribou, put them in the freezer. Yep, we're excited, right?
We're excited. We've never done winter caribou hunting before.
No.
It's 10 degrees outside and we're expecting -5 in Fairbanks, and then we're going north of Fairbanks to the subarctic to chase the 40-mile caribou herd. It's a first for us, and it's a first for living my Alaska.
Yes.
8 hours of icy roads, deep darkness, and the kind of remote that makes you question every choice that brought you here. That's what stands between us and the caribou grounds near Fairbanks. We arrive at camp as the gray sky presses down like a lid on a frozen world. This is it. This is where we'll test everything we think we know about winter survival. Meeting up with Be Outdoors Alaska, we unload the 6x6s. The snow is deeper than we expected, way deeper. The kind of deep that swallows tracks and turns trails into guesswork.
Christensen Ridgeline 308 Winchester. Let's load it up. My favorite ammo for this rifle is 165 grain Trophy Bond made by Federal. I love the nickel-plated cartridges for bad weather like this so they don't corrode or rust. And 308 Winchester is plenty for caribou. And this gun is extremely accurate out to 600 yards. So I'm loading 3 into the magazine and then I'm closing the bolt where the chamber is empty. So this gun is as safe as it can be right now. Chamber is empty, 3 in the magazine, and the gun boot and on safety. Great little backpack made by Everly Stock. In here I have ammo, 6-hour binoculars, my new Randall knife, looks like that, Randall knife, compass, and a few other items. Rangefinder's right there. Way behind schedule, let's get moving.
We fire up the ATVs, the engines roar against the silence, and we push into country that doesn't care about our plans or our pride. The snow falls heavy. Visibility drops to almost nothing. The trails we thought we'd navigate? Buried. The access points we counted on? Impassable. This is the moment where the dream crashes into the reality, where what you hoped for meets what actually is.
I better go check on them, they might have gotten stuck.
No caribou yet. Haven't seen any anyway. But looks like husband's leaving me. Going to check on our friends, make sure they didn't get stuck. But this is winter caribou hunting in Alaska. Beautiful landscape. No caribou yet.
Night falls fast and hard in December, Alaska. The darkness is absolute.
I just thought I'd take a walk outside with you and show you what a night looks like in the backcountry of Alaska. The little camper van is warm and cozy inside. You can kind of see in the window there. This is the way to do this if you're going to spend a night out here in a cozy, warm camper van with the heater running. Okay, let's go back inside.
We make camp knowing tomorrow will bring either opportunity or the decision to head home. The cold seeps through everything. Inside the van, we're warm enough, but outside, the temperature keeps dropping. This is the kind of night that tests your resolve, not your skill, not your gear, but your willingness to face another day of uncertainty.
Day 2 of Caribou hunt. We had a nice, restful, warm sleep last night in the van. Love this thing more and more. And now we are getting suited up, gonna see how well the six-wheelers are gonna do on this road and trails because it snowed all day yesterday, most of the night last night. We're regretting not bringing the snow machines and bringing the six-wheelers instead, but we'll see. We're excited to get out, see if there is any more caribou out there. Didn't see anything yesterday, but we'll figure it out today.
This keeps all the cold out in winter nights like this in Alaska, and you're about to see what's on the other side of this window. Well, the caribou hunt was still a success. No caribou, but we still had a really great time. This is the first for me. I learned a lot. I learned that when you have 6 or 8 inches of snow on the ground, don't bother using six-wheelers. We should have been using snowmobiles, or as we call them here in Alaska, snow machines. We can't get out into the high country where the caribou are, so we're kind of stuck.
8 hours north through the frozen dark, chasing dreams we couldn't see. The snow fell heavy, the trail disappeared, just the cold, the night and me. They loaded up with hope and pride, 6x6s and a prayer. But Alaska doesn't promise anything except she'll always be there.
It's a hard pill to swallow. We came 8 hours north. We prepared for months. We invested everything into this hunt, and now we're loading up to head home empty-handed. But here's what I've learned about Alaska. Success isn't measured by what you bring home. It's measured by whether you make it home. We survived the extreme cold. We navigated the icy roads. We tested ourselves against conditions that don't negotiate. Our egos took a hit. Our pride got bruised. But we're heading home with lessons that can't be bought or borrowed, only earned through failure in the field.
The caribou were somewhere out there, but the wilderness didn't care.
What was that we just passed, Tony?
That's the famous Skinny Dick's halfway in. it's a famous dive bar and just a place out here in remote Alaska that they like to use for entertainment. But apparently the old guy's name was Richard, and he was really skinny, so the place is called Skinny Dick's. And then we're halfway into Fairbanks right now on the Parks Highway, and that's why it's called Skinny Dick's Halfway In. And
excellent place to get a t-shirt.
Excellent place to get a t-shirt. It's kind of a novelty shop.
Fun times.
Fun times.
Dawn and I drove home through that same darkness, on those same icy roads, but we weren't the same people who drove north. We were humbled, we were educated, we were reminded that Alaska doesn't owe us anything, and that's exactly why we keep coming back. In the end, the real hunt isn't for caribou. It's for the kind of people we become when we're tested by the last frontier. And by that measure, this hunt was a success.
What it takes.
This is Living My Alaska, where the dream meets the reality and the reality makes us stronger. If you want to see how this story continues the successful hunts, the failed attempts, and everything we're learning in between, check out our Alaska Hunting Adventures playlist. Every hunt teaches us something. Every adventure shapes who we're becoming. Join us for all of it